So, welcome for another Let's Talk IT Pro. My name is Rafael Perez, I'm your host for today. So today I want to talk about Ignite. So Ignite happened last week. So lots of announcements, lots of things about Windows 10, Configuration Manager, the co-management was a great announcement. Lots of Office 365, Teams, mixed reality, quantum computing, and lots of stuff. So how we do actually keep up with all those things, and what happened if I wasn't there? So what I want to show you guys here is I wasn't there as well. I watched some stuff online. So here is the Microsoft website. So if you go here on sessions, they are going to see all the sessions that actually had been there. So Office, Configuration Manager, Windows, and so on. So if you are like me, you are sometimes on the train, on the planes, and you don't have access, and you really want to watch those sessions, you just go to the website, select the session you want to watch, so you can actually refine your results. So for example, if you just want for Windows, so we have about 200 sessions related to Windows. So if you want to just go for Configuration Manager or the whole EMS suite, you can select here. So we have about 72 sessions talk about the whole EMS. So you can do a quite a good filter. But like I said, if you are on the train, if you are on the airport or with poor network connectivity, or if you are actually traveling by plane without, actually not just by plane, but without a proper network connectivity, how we can do, what exactly you can do. So there is this guy here, so Michael, he created a PowerShell script and has been released a few days ago, updated. So this allows you to download all the sessions, that most of the sessions actually are on YouTube anyway, but then you can download. He uses a YouTube DL software, so you need to download this .exe. And let me just show you here. I have already downloaded. So I have here the software, the PowerShell script. I have here the software, that DLL, that .exe file, and I downloaded almost every single session that you could possibly use. So and then later on I will see what exactly I want to watch, and it does actually use a lot of space. It depends on the settings you select. So right now I'm using 152 gig on this machine. So if I open the PowerShell here, there's a lot of stuff here, but what the only two options I use is the download folder, so where I'm going to download the files, and the format. So I use the 137 format. Let me just scroll down here. So for the format, you can have those possible values. So I'm using here actually a high quality. So, but you can actually decrease the quality, maybe 22. So it depends on the size. So let me show you here on the Ignite. So I'm downloading like 300, 400 meg files. Depends on the format, could be higher or lower in terms of the size. So then you can actually understand what is going out in the world and try to keep up with everything that's happening. So for me, one of the biggest announcements, well, I'm a configuration manager person. I do Windows 10 deployments quite often. So one of the sessions I watched was from the project team. So they talk about co-management, like we had some. The other one was with Windows 10 Michael, where it explains all the changes on Windows 10. And then always we have lots of MVPs. They are actually doing great sessions. So if you want to watch all the sessions, go for it. It's going to be a lot of your time, but otherwise just go here on the maybe download everything at home or in the office, and then just then come here and do a search, for example, System Center. There is just 21 sessions. Then we have here modern Windows 10 in the Office Pro Plus management. So those are the things that we use every day, maybe deploying and updating Office Pro Plus with Configuration Manager. So there are a lot of things you can watch, you can get, you can learn. Lots of things I didn't know, I was able to learn. So new announcements, things that is going to happen in the future, that things that's going to get better. For example, with Windows 17.09, then we have the new autopilot features. So you haven't seen autopilot, then we can actually look on the internet, but basically is a cut down version of the out-of-band experience. So you can actually go to the Microsoft website, the store for business, and assign a device to a user, so to your company. So what happens is, as soon as the user gets the device, it goes from the normal experience of opening a new device, then next finish, but he can only use the company credentials. And from that point connects, for example, with Azure Active Directory, install your policies through Intune, your software, and so on. There is a bit of delay because you download stuff from the internet in this case, so it depends on your internet connectivity, maybe faster, maybe not, but you don't need them to put everything on the back of the IT. So IT gets a new device, IT prepare the device, and then IT ship the device to the user. You can do this automatically. So for many companies, autopilot is a great feature. For many other companies, it's not. So it depends. It's nice to learn. As IT consultant, I need to know everything that's happening so I can actually provide a better experience, a better give what the customer wants, and say it's possible, it's not possible. One of the features that I know is coming up on the autopilot is going to be not just Azure Active Directory, but it's going to be your on-prem Active Directory. So there are things that for large organization, maybe just Azure Active Directory is not enough. Now maybe you need to use them your own Active Directory. So autopilot maybe in the future the solution. Co-management. Now you can have the configuration manager and Intune managing the device. So if you want to start migrating from configuration manager to Intune, you can use then the co-management features that's going to be available in a new release of configuration manager. So it's already on 17.09, if I'm not wrong, the technical preview. So what you can do is start migrating some of the workload to Intune. So you don't need to, I'm full Intune, or only configuration manager, or maybe the hybrid approach. But you can start migrating from a configuration manager standalone to a Intune standalone and get the best of both worlds. So you start small, migrate some of the features, and then later on you can start migrating many of the other features in configuration manager. So I hope this will be a good one for you. They are going to have lots of things to learn, and then we talk in the next one. Thank you for watching.